going on, everyone? My name is Jamon McKinney, or you can just call me Juice, because that is my nickname. I believe the Miami Dolphins would be foolish to not start Tua week number 1 of this upcoming season. Tua Tagovailoa should be the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins of week number 1 of this upcoming NFL season. There's no benefit the Dolphins have to playing Ryan Fitzpatrick in meaningful games this year because you drafted Tua Tagovailoa to be the future of your franchise. And listen, based on the season that Brian Flores and this coaching staff had this past year, the Miami Dolphins last year, they won 5 games. I get it, but context matters, people. This team started off 0-7. They lost 59-0 week number 1 to the Baltimore Ravens. But guess what? That team got better and better throughout the entire season, despite not being a very talented team. The final 9 weeks of the season, the Miami Dolphins were a 5-4 football team. And they beat teams like the Patriots and the Eagles down the stretch. 2 teams that at the time were playing meaningful games to try to make the playoffs, to get the appropriate playoff seeding. The Eagles were trying to win their division, and the Patriots were trying to get a first-round bye. So don't tell me the Miami Dolphins were not playing teams that did not try hard, okay? This team beat some really good teams at the end of last season. So as a result of the Miami Dolphins overachieving this past year and their progress that they made throughout the season, I believe Brian Flores at least has earned the next 2 to 3 seasons to kind of establish his culture and kind of screw around a little bit. Brian Flores does not have the pressure to make the playoffs this year. He's not on the hot seat. The Miami Dolphins organization, if they're not dumb, they're going to give Brian Flores at least the next 2 to 3 seasons to establish his culture, bring in his players, and develop this football team from the ground up. There is no pressure on the Miami Dolphins from an organizational standpoint to go out there and win a bunch of football games. Now, you don't want to go 0-16, but this is not a team that should have playoff expectations this season. If Tua is healthy, there's no reason that he should not play all 16 games this upcoming season. Because Tua, he's the future of the team. You need to let Tua go out there and learn and see what he can't do and what he can do in his rookie season. He needs to find those things out because when we look at quarterbacks, the last couple of years, we've seen the Eagles take advantage of Carson Wentz on his rookie contract. We've seen the Kansas City Chiefs take advantage of Patrick Mahomes on his rookie contract. We've seen, Jared Goff get to a Super Bowl on his rookie contract. Russell Wilson got to a Super Bowl on his rookie contract. Aaron Rodgers got to a Super Bowl on his rookie contract. Ideally, if you have a talented quarterback that you draft high in the draft, you want to try to get them to win as many games and maybe get to the big game on that rookie contract while they're pretty cheap. Because if Tua is as good as many scouts think he can become, when he gets that second contract, you're going to be paying him a lot of money. You don't need to be wasting these years on his rookie contract. Let Tua get the experience and learn the rigors of the NFL from day number 1 this year, okay? Listen, this team has an offensive coordinator that runs an offense that suits Tua's skill set as a quarterback. Chan Gailey runs an offense that is very similar to what Tua ran at Alabama. Not to mention Tua, the last 2 seasons, he started 24 college games. 24 starts is enough big boy college starts for me to say this guy is ready to play in the NFL. Listen, Tua, this guy in college was a Heisman Trophy candidate. He came in at halftime and won the Alabama Crimson Tide a national championship in relief of Jalen Hurts for his college career. He completed 69% of his throws for his college career, 87 touchdown passes, 11 interceptions. Tua was a good college player. Tua has talent. Tua knows how to read defenses. Tua, in my opinion, is NFL ready. Now, I do still have some questions about Tua, in which I point out in some other episodes. I don't know if Tua's ready to take the hit at the NFL level, but let's find out. Let's find out Tua's rookie year if this guy is going to be able to hold up in the NFL. Let's see how he takes hits. Let's see how he reads defenses. Let's see what he looks like versus Bill Belichick in week number 1 of the season. Let's see what he looks like early in the season versus these very, tough defensive teams, okay? Let's see how he progresses throughout the season. Let's evaluate Tua and know what we need to get better at in the upcoming offseason. I'm not a Miami Dolphins fan, by the way. I'm not a Miami Dolphins fan, okay? Just to be very clear. There's no benefit to playing Ryan Fitzpatrick in games. Ryan Fitzpatrick in about 2 to 3 seasons, I guarantee you, based on his age and based on the way his career is shaped out, he's not going to be playing in the NFL much longer. He's getting up there in age, and he's a backup quarterback. He's a backup quarterback, and this team needs to try to groom Tua as much as they can. Let's find out what Tua Tagovailoa is all about. And listen, these NFL teams are incorporating more college systems than ever. They're being more creative. They're listening to college ideas. They're bringing the college concepts to the NFL. And like I said, Tua, he's going to a team that's pretty well run. The Miami Dolphins improved their offensive line in the offseason. They drafted 4 offensive linemen. They signed 2 offensive linemen in Ted Karras and Eric Flowers. They added to their defense. They got Shaq Lawson in the building. They added Kyle Van Noy. They added Byron Jones. They added Matt Breida and Jordan Howard to the backfield. Tua Tagovailoa has Devontae Parker to throw to. He has Mike Gesicki to throw to. Let's see what Tua has in store for us this upcoming season. I don't think the Miami Dolphins should start Ryan Fitzpatrick. There's no benefit to starting Ryan Fitzpatrick, in my opinion. And there's no excuse for the Miami Dolphins to not start Tua week number 1 if he's fully healthy. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God-blessed day, and I'm out.